We are live, yo! Come one, come all. Nothing but love, nothing but respect. You know what we do, what we don't, what we is, what we isn't. And what we is here today, bringing you guys and girls One Piece chapter 1148, called RONYA. We're reading today's chapter on OP scans instead of TCB. The reason for it is it's just more convenient this week. So if you haven't read the chapter already, but you want to read the chapter, the link is in my Discord. The link to my Discord is in the bio or the description, depending on where you're watching this. If you're watching over on YouTube, it's in my description. If you're watching this over on Tickety Talk, it is over in my bio. But now that that is out of the way, we are going to be getting into the greatness. It's going to be a short reaction today because I'm going to the movies tonight to go see the Thunderbolts. I'm excited. I hope you guys and girls are excited. It should be fun. Apparently, it is a really well-received movie, so I can't help but be excited for it. That being said, we are going to be getting into the greatness. We're picking up here with Ogre Child or Oni Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrim. Yo, OP Scans is so far off the viz on this, right? It's Oni Child Yamato's Holy Shrine Pilgrimage. Not Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrim. What? Is this what you guys have been reading on OP Scans? Oh my god, no wonder there's so many odd takes when it comes to One Piece. Like, there's so many bad fan translations. I probably shouldn't even be continuing this, but I mean, fucking screw it. I'll read the viz when the viz comes out. I just find this silly. Like, that is so far off what it's meant to be. Holy heck. Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage Volume 33, on the way to Hakamai to deliver to Kawamatsu the hat entrusted to me by Otama. And we can see that Page 1 and Ulti have now taken on the symbol of the sun. Taken on the symbol of the sun. And are now seemingly vassals of Kazuki Oden, aka Yamato. Which I like. We see Speed and Otama there as well. And it's kind of good to see, you know, Ulti having those manners, giving a bow, doing some less grimy type shit, right? It's definitely better. And we're picking up here. Wow, my legs made me veer off. Ronya! Oh, okay, so I should have pieced it together. So Ronya's that girl from the other chapter. So her dad's one of the new giant pirates. Ronya, where are you going? You're going to fall. Ronya! What the? That's weird. But it's fine. Don't worry about me, Velia. All good, no problem. This is nothing. Ooh, she's getting veered off. And the arrow actually is physically there because it's casting a shadow as well. So it isn't just like a metaphorical thing. Like, it's physically an item there, which is kind of interesting to see. Charles, Thor, good to see you, beautiful. Good to see both of yous. It's nothing. Ronya. Come back, Ronya. It's dangerous. You'll fall to the underworld. Summers. The first brat is about to fall. Perfect. Make sure all Elbaf voices hear her voice. Ooh, are they making an example of her? Oh, that's cold. Alright, if in 30 seconds you still haven't made a decision, I'll drop the first kid. Y'all... I'm sorry, guys. My common sense is going against me. I know the dialogue here is going to be wrong. One Piece Scans. Fucking pick up your game. Listen to this dialogue here. Jarl of the Bearded Mountain. You mean Jarl Mountbeard. He's named as such. It's not of the Bearded Mountain, it's Jarl Mountbeard. It's Mountbeard because his beard's like a mountain. It's a nickname. Bro, I genuinely haven't seen dialogue translated this bad in a minute. And it's one of the reasons why I just normally waited for TCB or the Viz. This reminds me back in the day of the hood translations, right? Back when people were just throwing in random swears, right? Back in the early 2010s. This is foul. This is foul. Jarl of the Bearded Mountain, order the teachers to set fire to the school and the library. Huh? It's crazy, Lord Jarl. This library holds texts passed down from past generations for millennia, but their lives come first. Do you even realize what you're saying? And we still see fires going on in the background in the village. I remember those days. Yo, Lucky Roo, right? I'm glad someone here has been around long enough to experience that, right? Like, the hood translation days, honestly, were peak One Piece. Back when Smoker was dropping F-bombs. Like, whenever you saw him on screen, cigar out, just shit arm out. Oh, I actually kind of miss it. Like, I would love a redub of One Piece in the anime or the manga, where it's just like the hood, the hood translations, because low-key, it was fucking gold back in the day. The problem isn't their demands. It's the decision we have to make. Whether to submit to these guys or not. Are you suggesting we let our kids die? Isn't there anyone nearby? We must put an end to this absurd game at all costs. Chopper, you stay here, huh? It's too risky to face them before we understand their powers. In that case... But I can't control my... My girl Robin's just like... I'm in. All in. But I can't control my emotions anymore. You want to kill kids? You're insane. That may be, unironically, the funniest detail I have come across in recent One Piece. If you guys haven't realized it, I've just peeped. All of the Straw Hats are bound, but because they're flesh, they've just got, some joints bound. Like, their legs or hands bound, their shoulders bound, right? Brook, because he's a skeleton that can just rip all his pieces off and put them back together, is mummified head to toe. No bone shall escape. No bone shall make a movement. And Loki, right now, Brook, why is that soul not leaving your body and freezing? Like, attempt to freeze these guys. Damn it. You're insane. Even the world's worst criminals don't take children as hostages. Yeah. Cut the sub story. It doesn't affect me. Bastard. Frankie, I'll join in too. Of course, do what needs to be done. So Frankie's letting Ripley go on ahead. Is he repairing the boat or something for them? Let's go together. Let's split into two groups. One will fight the monsters and the other will save the kids. To arms, and everybody's rallying together, getting all their stuff sorted. Let's quickly head to the Arboreal Route number 8. Arboreal Route. Do you mean branch number 8? Because that's what it's been called in the Vis. I'm gonna be having some rough times, I think, with some of these descriptions on this translation. I'm not gonna front. It's funny, but I'm really gonna have to mind my thoughts on this chapter and go back and double check some translations. Bring the ships! So the Sval is back up, or is that a new Sval leaving from the village? Oh no, okay, I can still see the Sval smoking over there, so that's a new Sval. Heading to Route 8. So, okay, that's the one that's crushed there, and then over on the far left side is another one that's coming. Oh my god. Who are those two figures there? The one with the sword. So you got the dragon on the far right with what looks like the Draugr. Then surrounding the ship are a bunch of the other nightmares, including the flying dragon one that's flying away. And then over on the left side, it looks like two more, but with a giant ass sword. I blame TCB for this. They were too slow, and I didn't want to get spoiled. So instead, I'm subjecting myself to this. TCB, I love yous. it is 110% your fault. Also, when you burn the school and the library, no book should be taken out. Simply because what we want to destroy... That is a cold-ass, heinous line. Summers overlooking the whole place. Also, when you burn the school and the library, no book shall be taken out. Simply because what I want to destroy is your culture and your history. Bro is on the book burning route of the pencil mustache man. Heinous villainy, but low-key, ruthless. Note, Craspedia is a flower that symbolizes unity. Oh, okay. So then Robin comes in. Yo, he is big too, because look how, like, the hand that's hitting him is made of like 40, 50 arms. There's a lot of arms there. Cienfleur, Craspada Bluff. Wait, was that Bluff part of the Craspada, or was Blorf the sound effect they're using for him getting hit? Either way, she smacks Summers straight upside the face. Robin! Robin, are you okay? Be careful, we don't know much about them yet. Yes, I know. And Chopper's still staying hidden. Good. Santromanos! Ugh. I recognize you. You're Nico... Ladies and gentlemen, it's Miss All Sunday, Miss 10 Toes Down, Miss Weekend Rumble, Miss Hell in a Cell. Oh my god, best gal in One Piece. She comes in with the clutch and then just snaps his neck back straight, goes crack, clutch. Coming in clutch. Right? Well done, Robin. You broke him. These guys are immortal. We can't beat them. Robin came from the other group, so does... Because the Straw Hats that are all tied up are the ones that fought Gunko. Robin came from the other side, so Robin didn't fight them yet. I know Saul said she can't beat them, but did Saul say that they were immortal, or did he just say you can't beat them? Because low-key, Robin might have some inside information here, having spent 2 years with the Revs. This is why Robin with Haki would be unfair. Yeah, no. It's why if Robin gets Haki, it's only ever going to be observation Haki, never armament. It's the only way to balance out the character. Ugh, can you hear me, Elbaf? 20 seconds left until the first hostage falls. Damn, he's a zombie too? Yo, bro gets back up, snaps his head back. Oh. The Chaozu? No. No! Robin latches on. Spear tackles, bro. Dives off the branch. Hey, what are you doing? Don't tell me you're in love with me. Ugh. Huh? And as they're falling, seriously, you actually jumped? Are you trying to kill yourself or what? Your feelings touch me, but I don't want to follow you to the afterlife. Robin, what is she doing now? Idiot? Did she plan to drag him down too? I know perfectly that you're immortal and that you're a Thorn Man. Again, is this info from Saul? Or is this, did she get this info off screen from Saul? Or is this her knowing about the God Knights from the Revs? If those damn invisible thorns disappear, we can save the kids. Ooh, bravo. So you thought that by throwing me off the cliff, you'd put the kids out of the reach of my power? Not bad, girl! Okay, it's a clone. Oh my god! Woo! Panic for a second. Whoo! Oda, you're safe. Oh, yo, I need a second to recoup from that one. That spooked me. That did indeed spooketh me. So, he just spikes his body out, impaling Robin. And then Robin starts dissipating. Yo, and she almost turns, like, as she turns flowery, she almost turns like a Logia, because the spike drifts out through her throat, out through her mouth. I thought you would have guessed it was a clone earlier, lol. Well, okay, to be fair, the reason I didn't think it was a clone is because the rest of the Straw Hats were like, I thought, okay, hear me out, Charles. She could have dived, jumped, let go, and then just sprung arms up to pull herself up. We've seen her do that before. I didn't necessarily think it was a clone. I thought she actually spear attacked and she was just going to yank herself back up. Although, low-key, haven't said that. Robin pulling herself back up. If this dude's a Thorn man, what's going to stop? He's just going to Indiana Jones a whip and yank himself up. Wow, she vanished. She really did plan everything. Ah. Okay, so Robin sent in the clone to do that while she was freeing everyone. So classy, Robin. I've got goosebumps all over. Yo, look at Nami smiling and laughing. Girl's girl. Love to see it. Damn, even if a knife can't cut these ropes, that means we'll also have to deal with that girl to get out of here. Only 10 seconds left. It's him again. Oh, yo, he's... I was half right. He did Indiana Jones it with a thorn. I hope that's coming from his freaking waist or stomach. Because right now, bro's T-posing. Giving the full frontal. Alright? I don't know if I dare ask for another angle of this. I can already tell in the SVSs. Does Summers have a thorny you-know-what? Of course he does. He's got a thorn man. Of course he's got a thorny. I need an answer, y'all. Dunko, make them hear the girl's voice. Say something. Master Y'all, Ronya! I love school. I have lots of friends there. Run! Ronya, that's my daughter! On the Y'all. And I love the library too. We'll get you out of here. Because the books teach us about so much about the world. And my teacher taught me that we shouldn't bother people. And that we shouldn't do things they don't like. If the school and library have to disappear so I can survive, I think that will bother everyone. That's why it's better if... Low-key, Ronya got more backbone than most people's MCs. Ronya standing 10 toes down. I think, yeah, why do I now want Ronya? I kind of want Ronya and Colin as a power couple, you know? Imagine those little kids growing up, being the new giant pirates. Love to see it. That's why it's better I fall. Master Y'all, don't worry about me. Yo, and the Y'all is fucking crying. Everyone's crying. Oh, yo, she's hitting... She's hitting that Will of D smiling while realizing she's gonna die. I've always been lucky. It's gonna be okay. That's sick. The grin on Summer's face right there is actually sickening. Like, that's a beautiful contrast. She's smiling, crying, thinking it's done. This dude hits a 3, 2, 1. Grin ear to ear. That's actually heinous. Angie, set the school on fire. Yo, Summer. And burn the library. Understood. Yo, and Saul is still down. Robin is crying. Oh my god. Robin just got laced up with thorns, and man's coming in with the baseball swing of the century. Yeah! You look ridiculous, Nico Robin. Stop it. Get out of here, Robin. Do something. Ooh! Ooh! I almost forgot about Gaban. Oda tried to cut me deep right here. Yeah, 100%. So, Gaban sprints over one of the trees, jumps over. He cuts off one of Sommer's arms. Yeah! Ooh! He does the strafe! He blitzes over and cuts one arm off. He blitzes over, cuts his left arm off. Summers looks down. It's not regenerating. Woo! Goat barn! Goat barn in the house. It's not regenerating. It's been a while. Turns around after blitzing this man in one direction on the return path. Man overshot it. Man cut his arm off, overshot it, loops back around and comes in with the overhead or another underarm. Gets him upside the titties. Between nip and nip, man gets sliced and diced. Man, my man Gaban hits the pose, does the old man. Man's looking more like super serious Crocus right there. With the ponytail, the thick stash. Man's looking clean. But it's not regenerating. So there's a type of Haki that can undo the regeneration. We've all suspected it. We were waiting for it. Here it is. The next level of Haki. The next Haki technique to go into the arsenal. I need an explanation on how he countered it ASAP Oda. Well, I think it's a new Haki technique. So it's going to be... To be fair, actually, we don't know. Because he jumps over and the arm got cut off, but we don't see it getting cut off because it gets off-screened how he does it. The second attack, yeah, it's Haki and he gets slashed, but he may regenerate from that. We actually don't see him get his arm taken. And that's also the wrong arm. There's a mistake here. His left arm got docked. And then we see on the last panel, it's his right arm that's missing. I think that's just going to be a simple mistake that they're going to fix up very, 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 very quickly. And Scopper recognized Scopper instantly. Yeah, which this man was probably at God's Valley and fought Scopper at God's Valley. Or got low-diffed by Scopper at God's Valley. Premium work. God Valley flashback incoming from the Roger Pirates point of view. Scopper Gaban flashback. Oh, I'm here for it. Are we going to see all the top tiers learn how to deal with God Knights because they've all got healing factors and they had to learn that shit back in the day? Or is it only going to be the Roger Pirates because they've learned something on Laugh Tale? No break next week. Oh, that is music to my ears. No break next week, ladies and gentlemen. I need a movie for it. God Valley 2.0 would be nice. Ooh. Nah, it's too late now. But getting another God Valley would have been so clean. Imagine if they did it like that, and people said we wouldn't see Gaban. People said we wouldn't see Goat Barn. Use his title. He earned it. Need to catch up. 100% W chapter, and it felt like we had a break already. We did have a break last week, didn't we? Or am I missing? Wait, am I? No, we didn't have a break last week. Oh my god, this was a damn good chapter, but it was a very self-contained chapter. So even though a lot happened, it was very much, it ended off the exact same way that last week ended off realistically. Low-key, my prediction last week was 100% right. It was going to be Robin fights... I thought Robin was going to fight Gunko first, but Robin fights God Knights, handles them a little bit, then gets overpowered by them again, then Gaban shows up and does serious damage. That was literally my entire prediction last chapter. Glad to see it here. Although, at this point in time, still a little filthy. Monster Trio, where you at? Although, do you know what? No, screw it. I don't want the Monster Trio to show up. All right. The Straw Hats, the weak side of the Straw Hats, Sub Hats. I want feats from you. I want gains from you against some tippity top tiers. So low key, let's keep. Thank you, Charles. Let's keep the Monster Trio out for a while and give the other guys a bit of a go, shall we? I think that's the idea. Clearly, this is going to need some fixing here. We don't know if it was his right or his left arm that was cut off yet because it shows two different arms. Or maybe he can divert it to different arms. Who bloody knows? Although I wonder what image they're going to change. Because that slash is clean. But you're going to have to change it in one of those panels. And it's going to have to make sense. And it's either going to make him look like he's left-handed or right-handed. And I think it would be... Would it not make more sense? As he was swinging it with both arms when he got cut. Part of me wants to say Gaban's going to have taken his main hand. Who knows? But considering he knows Scopper Gaban, even in his old age, bro has fought in the past. And I really want to see that. Really want to see that. Especially Summers in God Valley. Bit of a young buck. Oh, having Summers coming after like Ivankov or something would be cool. Would be cool. That being said, like I said, this is going to be an extremely quick reaction. I'm going to do a discussion over the weekend where I get some people up and we can talk theories, power scaling, this, that, and the other. The reason why this is a short one is because I'm about to go out. So, like I said, I really had to get this one over the line. So thank you guys and girls for coming through. Thank you guys and girls for appreciating the quickness of it. A little off topic here, but do you think Chopper sensing Saturn in the recent episode was observation haki? I think in One Piece, everyone has low levels of haki, and reaction or observation is the one that people pick up on the most. So I don't think it's what we traditionally refer to as observation haki, but I think observation is something that everyone has. Because personally speaking, I think even pre-time skip, the reactions when people notice something from behind with no indication is still a type of observation haki. It's just not something they can consciously activate at the time. But hey, that's some people gonna have some issues with that, right? All I'm saying. That being said, this was chapter 1148 here. right? I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna be live over the weekend. Thank you guys and girls for coming through. Couldn't do it without you. If you haven't done so already, follow me over on TikTok, or if you are watching this over on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for more notifications for content like this. Help us hit our goal of, it's supposed to say 500. I don't know why it's defaulted to 167 out of 200. This is just bugging out for some reason. We are well and truly past that. In fact, what actually are we at? We're at, currently, as it stands, 370 out of 500. So, if you're over on YouTube watching this, you know, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for more notifications for content like that. Check out the link tree in the description down below. It'll take you to things like my Twitter, my Twitch, my Discord where you can join and talk anything anime and manga related, and my TikTok. And those of you over on TikTok watching this, hello. Thank you again for being such beautiful friends and people. And what we're going to do is see you over the weekend. I'm going to do some videos, this, that, and the other. Peace. Have a damn good day. And goodbye, everyone. Thanks for coming through.